What if the rumbling happened in real life? Part 2. The rumbling didn't stop. Africa was collapsing. And now, the rest of the world had only one choice: fight or fall. In Part 1, Madagascar fell. Southern Africa collapsed. And more than 570,000 colossal titans were still moving across the planet. The rumbling split into three massive fronts. 1/3 of the colossal titans moved deeper into Africa. 1/3 moved west. And 1/3 moved toward Asia. And a little part moved to Antarctica. Okay, first let's focus on Asia. Around 200,000 titans marched toward Asia. India, Indonesia, and countries across the Middle East prepared their defenses. Fighter jets, bombers, missiles, and naval forces were deployed. For the first time, the world fought together in a coordinated way. And it worked, partially. Massive airstrikes targeted the Titans' napes. Ships bombarded coastal formations. Entire Titan lines were wiped out. After days of constant fighting, around 100,000 Titans were destroyed. But 100,000 more kept coming. The rumbling did not slow down. Cities were evacuated. Millions of people fled north. India, Nepal, China, and nearby nations made a final decision. They retreated to the Himalayas. Deep underground bases were built. Mountain bunkers and fortresses became humanity's last shield in Asia. Meanwhile in Africa, while Asia fought back, Africa continued to collapse. The rumbling moved into the center of the continent. Nigeria, Ethiopia, Algeria, and Egypt led the defense. They were supported by United States, Chinese, and Russian military forces. This was one of the largest military operations in human history. Air power, artillery, and ground forces attacked non-stop. Thousands of Titans were destroyed, but the cost was enormous. After hours of fighting, only 60,000 Titans were eliminated. Entire countries disappeared. Borders stopped mattering. Africa was no longer a continent of nations. It became a battlefield. And in South America? Across the Atlantic, the Americas were ready. The United States coordinated a continental defense. South America prepared days in advance. Brazil became the main line of defense. Cities were evacuated. Civilians moved into underground shelters. Explosives were placed beneath major routes. When the rumbling finally reached eastern Brazil, it was met with resistance. Titans were slowed. Some were destroyed from behind, targeting their napes. Civilian casualties were surprisingly low, but the rumbling was not defeated, only delayed. By now, humanity understood one thing: the rumbling could not be stopped easily. Africa was devastated. Parts of Asia were lost. The Americas were holding, for now. The final defense was being prepared. North Africa, Europe, and the Himalayas. And the Middle East countries united, sending forces to Arabia Peninsula. This would decide everything. This last war would decide if humanity survives or falls. The rest of the world against approximately 300,000 colossal titans. Who would win? And even if humanity survived, the world would never be the same again. Part 3 is coming.